But if you really look at Abel, the Bible doesn't really say how old Abel was. Take it from me. I come from a very large family. And I know what it's like to drive my brothers and sisters into murderous rage. And if Abel was this innocent, sweet, 10-year-old kid that just was out there in the fields with attending his flock, "Bye, Cain! Have a good day in the fields, working, sweaty." Cain could have easily have gone, "My stupid little brother." But that wouldn't have driven him to murder. Why did that drive him to murder? I don't think Abel was that tiny, insignificant, weak, passive person that we all believe he was. I believe Abel was strong. See, what happens was Cain spoke in the language of I and you. It's not my problem. It's your problem. You're the one. And I go, how interesting is that? Have you ever had road rage? No one here, of course. But have you ever driven somebody? What drives somebody to murderous rage? Usually when you reflect their own insanity back upon them. And Abel, if you can imagine Abel and Cain sitting at the table with his father, Cain looking at his father saying, "Look, Father, look what I have achieved. I am the one clearly maintaining your legacy. I am the one who truly can inherit all the blessing of God, because I am the one who works every day to fulfill your glory." By the way, Dad, do you know Abel has been feeding some of your grain, good grain, the good grain that we hold for harvest next year? He was using that for his flock. Well, that's terrible, son. Abel, is this true? Yes, Father. I did use the grain that was saved for a special occasion, but I did that because I realized in order for my flock to grow and for us to have the harvest that we deserve, we need to feed them the good grain so that they can have the health and the strength to go into the fields and be together and bear fruit that we can enjoy during the harsh winter months when we are no longer able to grow any grain. Are you disrespecting me in front of my father? Abel was not weak. Not at all. In fact, he was strong, but strong in truth, because Abel spoke one language and one language only. And it was the language not of I or you. It was the language of we. And only from that language could then the Heavenly Father bless upon him all the future harvests that he planned to give that fateful first family. But then what happened? Oh, Cain. Dear God, I will get my revenge, and I will laugh at Abel when finally, during the autumnal equinox where we offer our sacrifices unto God, that my sacrifice will be lifted to the heavens and Abel's sacrifice will be blown in his face. That's where I'll get my revenge. That's where I will get my recognition and day in the sun that I deserve. Then, of course, that day happens. It doesn't exactly go that way, does it? So that's why Cain had to kill Abel. And if you think about it, Cain didn't kill Abel in the house where he slept. No. He didn't follow Abel up into the mountains where he grazed upon the berries. No. What did he do? He invited Abel into the fields where Cain felt comfortable in, the socio-economic, political fields where he was strong, that would give him the power and the strength to ultimately murder his own brother. Now, why do I mention this? Because when I look at the problems that we face today, We all have that Cain and Abel element within us all, don't we?